What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday morning. Do you know where your drafter is? He's right here, firing up his first draft. Well, we did some drafts during early access, but my first draft on day one of Aetherdrift. What's up? It's Ethan. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to this draft here. We're drafting Aetherdrift, best of one, Premier, and looking at Bosri, single white 2-1 with Exert to pop out some 1-1s. Do like that, though. I don't know how I feel about starting with white. I like a couple of these signposts. I think I like Sky Serpent Seeker the best. This is a 2-mana 1-1 flying death touch with exhaust to double ramp you and put a counter on it. The Sky Cycle I like a little less. I don't know how much of a metagame call I want to make by taking, or not metagame call, just sort of like thinking that I want to be in Grixis if I can by taking Pactol Terror first over Bosri, but I'm kind of into it. Let's see how it goes. Could end up aging extremely well or extremely poorly. Let's find out. Second, Sky Serpent Seeker for someone. I generally don't want to start with multicolor cards in the format. I just think there's a lot of power level that locking into a 2-color combo before really realizing it's open is going to pan out. Obviously, someone to our left will be able to get into green-blue. For us, we've got a couple of black cards here. Actually, 3 black cards that I'm got my eye on. I think the one I'm going to take, is Carrion Cruiser, which I think is a vehicle that I'm happy to, not happy to, but worth taking on the earlier side here. 3-mana, 3/2. Enters mill 2 and then return a creature or vehicle from your graveyard to your hand. There's Back on Track, which I like quite a bit, certainly as a package with the BBGG signpost vehicle that has cycling, and a Chitin Gravestalker to keep our eyes out for potentially wheeling. Certainly plays nicely if we end up in black-green and we're doing some self-mill, whatever. Those are the cards I want to shout out. I mean, again, I think the Sky Serpent Seeker is the best card of the bunch, and I could see a world where we're supposed to have taken that. Now, I got to read some rares here. This is a 5/4 Menace Death Touch. When it enters, put target creature card with mana value 4 or less from a graveyard onto the battlefield under control of the finality counter on it. Creature gains Menace, Death Touch, and Haste at the beginning of your next end step. Exile that creature. That's okay. What's this? 4-mana 1/2. You may put a creature or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you put... that's okay. And then, Momentum Breaker is extremely tempting to me. This is the Edict with Start Your Engines, and then can sacrifice for some life later on. But I think I'm supposed to take this Gear Hulk here. But this, again, could age poorly. Because it's really just like 6 mana. But maybe you get ETB with it too. I'm going to take it. What do we got here? Here we've got Burner Rocket as an option. 2-mana 3/1 Flash Crew 1. When it enters, I think it's +2/+0 and Trample. Could see that. I like Thunderhead Gunner fine-ish. I could also see Sky Crash. Yeah, maybe just taking a 1-mana Cycler plus like the upside of main deck blow up something is pretty good. Over like Wickerfolk Indomitable, I'm not crazy about. Siphon Fuel, you may have to play removal like this, but I don't think you need to take it forth. And a Scoured Barrens, worth keeping an eye out for. I like Sky Crash here. Oh, and there's a Haunt the Network. Okay, so the regrets are already forming about taking red card into Sky Crash, whereas we could have just been mono black. I sort of slapped myself on the wrist. There's also an Autarch Mammoth. If we were thinking about being in the black-green space with Carrion Cruiser. But Haunt the Network with Pactol Terror is really cool. Cool is not the right word. It's just very good. So yeah, I'm going to take Haunt the Network. We could also splash it, I guess, if we're in black-red, depending on what ends up happening with this draft. Here we've got some blue cards. There's Nimblethopterist now, which I guess I'm going to take. I could also see taking Kalorna. Like, we don't have any 2s, but am I getting myself in a bit of trouble in terms of, just committing to a color outside of black? Like Grim Javelineer is good. There's a world where we could have just been mono black through this pack and been pretty happy. There's also Walking Sarcophagus, which I don't hate, though I would rather have some more max speed payoffs that were better, a little higher up on the curve before taking a a derpy 2-drop like that. I guess I'm going to take the Nimble Thopterist. And here we've got, ooh, if it's good enough to first pick, it's probably good enough to 7th pick. There's a Packdoll Terror. Number 2, I was happy with the Ranger's Refueler, potentially 2 mana 3/3 crew 2 with an exhaust ability to put a counter on it, and then every time you exhaust something, you draw a card. There's Howler's Heavy as well, mostly like it for the 2 mana -3/-0 trick. There's also Clamorous Ironclad as a red cycler. But yeah, Packdoll Terror, let's go. And I was going to say, and with double Packdoll Terror and Haunt the Network, feels like I like solidifying myself into blue-black, but not going to look a Gift Thrill Seeker, a Gastall Thrill Seeker in the mouth here. Black-red 2/3, start your engines. And when it enters, you deal damage to an opponent and you gain a life, and this creature has Death Touch and Haste if you get max speed. Gonna take that for sure. And now we probably take a Sarcophagus fairly happily over a Camera Launcher. That Gravestalker did wheel. Take that over Catalyzer and Hull Drifter, because I think mostly I just don't know what my second color is. Probably with Gearhulk and Thrill Seeker, I'd like it to be black-red. But I think just the Gravestalker here and hashtag delay the decision. Will I want an Avishkar Raceway if I'm in black-red? Probably with the Gearhulk I won't. I could potentially want a Buccaneer if I end up in blue-black. And there's a Siphon Fuel and a Thunderhead Gunner. I guess we take the Siphon Fuel. It is our first removal spell. So I think, if I could go back, I think make this the Black Edict would make me happier, but get past a Mythic pick 3, it feels like you kind of got to go for it. When all is said and done, I like our red cards better than our blue cards, though Haunt the Network plus double Packdoll might just be enough to make me say, hey, let's do that. But, oh, wow, we wheeled Kalorna last pick. That's awesome to see. Look, I see a green rare that I won't be able to take, but worth talking about. 5 mana, 8/8 trample. And then when you cycle it, you can put 2 counters on up to 1 target creature or vehicle, and it gains trample and indestructible until end of turn. This card is nuts. We won't be able to take it here. We got options. I mean, or decisions is what I really should say. There's an Endrider Spike Spitter, which I'm really interested in, though it commits us to a second color. It's another 4-drop, but it is in the max speed space, and it's one of the better max speed payoffs. The other option is Wreckage Wickerfolk, the 2 mana 1/3 flyer. When it enters Surveil 2, just an artifact for Packdoll Terror. It gives us a good 2. I am inclined to take this. And then, of course, there's lands. There's a Night Market and a blue-black duel. Gosh. I'm going to make a curve consideration pick here with the Wickerfolk, but I could see that being wrong. It's like, it's curve consideration and it's delay the decision, and I'm kind of happy that I did, because now I get a second Haunt the Network out of a pack where there's a Gas Guzzler, a card I like quite a bit. A card I would like more if I think we were leaning black-red. Single black, 2/1, start your engines, enters tapped, and when you get max speed, you can pay a black to sack another creature or vehicle and draw a card. But we're just going to take Haunt the Network here, and I think lock into blue-black, the wheeled Kalorna, and other than like Gearhulk, then we pick the Sky Crash, and then we got Thrill Seeker last pick, so like black-red may be open, but unclear if red is open in that direction. In any event, Haunt the Network number 2, and I think now we're just on anything that says artifact. I mean, triple Haunt the Network, double Packdoll Terror. That's a deck I'm excited to pilot. What else do we have here out of this pack? We've got a Bloodghast. No, but probably good-ish in black-green, certainly. And I guess any heavy black aggressive deck could be good in. There's a Howler's Heavy again. Starting Column I could see playing. Wreck Remover I could see playing, but pretty happy here. And I think we're on track to just, again, like I said, mono artifacts. Oh no, we have to take Spin Out. Removal is clutch. Let's get these red cards out of here. I think we're not going to play Glitch Ghost Surveyor. I think we will play Sarcophagus because it's an artifact. We might end up playing Buccaneer. And hopefully we don't have to play Siphon Fuel. What else do we have here? We're going to wheel something. We're going to wheel Mangler. I'm sad I can't take the second cruiser, but probably for the best. Don't want to load up on vehicles like that. Ticket Tortoise could be good to play on the wheel now that we've just got things that want us to have max artifacts and something that could potentially get us 2. And then what a gift here. I mean, not even a gift, but just thrilled to see it. Wreckage Wicker Folk. This is just bread and butter for this deck. Just setting up your draws, pecking in for damage. That's this whole deck, I think, is like death by 1,000 cuts with, well, 1,000 cuts and then a massive slice with Haunt the Network. But Wreckage Wicker Folk is awesome to see. And then I think we'll end up taking Night Market. Cycling Land gives us just fixing in a 2-color deck is nice. There's Skybox Fairy, Skystreak Engineer, 2-mana 1/3 flyer with Exhaust, Oil Gorger. Dredger's Insight is a card I like a lot. Would have been also really nice with the double carrion cruiser life, but we'll just take the Night Market here and see what the turn brings. We see another Endrider Spike Spitter along with a Lightning Strike and a Magmakin Artillerist. So this is something that you can cycle to deal a damage to each opponent, or just have it sit on the battlefield and every time you discard, it deals a damage to the opponent. We're just going to take a Deathless Pilot, like a Fine 2/1 or a Fine 2-drop with some recursion. But certainly this is the first pack that is making me feel bad about not being in red. And here I guess we're taking another Buccaneer. Shocked to see from the direction we passed 2 Sky Serpent Seekers. I want to call this Sky Seeker Serpent. But shocked that from that direction we passed 2 of these and we're now seeing 1 being passed to us. Another Raceway, no. Take another Buccaneer. And Excuse. I mean, we're lying in. Our bet has been made and lied in. I think I'm gonna take the Imitator with the double Packdoll Terror. I think like we can get there in terms of this as a max speed payoff. I'm kind of interested to try it out at the very least over Night Market number 2. And here we've got Midnight Mangler and Ticket Tortoise. I think it's Tortoise over the Mangler. Don't feel very strongly about it, but the fact that this can get 2 artifacts seems worth being the pick. And now we've got Howler's Heavy and Starting Column. I could see the Starting Column. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Especially if we end up wanting to splash. There's a Racer's Scoreboard. But we'll take another Tortoise, though I can't imagine we're playing the second one. And there's a Raceway and an Island. Okay. Hello. Double Gas Guzzler. I assume I'm taking one of these. Or actually, maybe I'm just taking Flood the Engine as a removal spell. This rare is really fun to build around. I don't think we're in the position to be able to do so, but 3-mana artifact. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, and you can draw, make a treasure, or have each opponent lose 3 life. I think this is a really sweet build around for the blue-red deck. And probably could live in maybe some red-black or blue-black spaces as well. But I think I'm going to take Flood the Engine. It's interesting that we really could have had... If we had taken the Spike Spitter, we'd be down a different path, but getting the triple Haunt the Network is hard to be mad at. And then I doubt we wheel a Gas Guzzler, and then we're probably not wheeling anything out of that pack. Okay, here we've got a Curse Cloth Wrappings, which... Oh, we have 13 creatures, though. How many of these am I actually playing? Like, let's say we're cutting... It's just not that many that are, like, really good to get back. I'm wondering about Stock Up here. Just 3 mana, look at the top 5. Draw 2. So this is a 4-mana artifact. Zombies you control get +1/+1, and then target creature card in your graveyard gains Embalm. But, like, you just never get that tempo loss back. And there's Trip Up, which I just haven't been a fan of in the format. So I guess I'm taking Stock Up. Oh my god. So many Gas Guzzlers, which I guess I'm going to take this one. This is an interesting pack also because while this is a card I'm not super high on, this is a deck that can make use of it. Like Deathless Pilot to sacrifice, maybe a treasure. You know, we're making Thopters from Haunt the Network, but And perhaps I should just take it and kind of suck it up a little bit. Hull Drifter is also one that I'd be interested in, though we did just pick up stock up, so may not need to dip that far. I don't know. I'm going to take the side swipe. That could be wrong, though. And now we've got a Ranger's Refueler versus a Guidelight Optimizer. So this is a 2-mana 2/1 that can... It's a mana dork, but only for activated abilities or artifacts. Now, we don't have a ton of activated abilities, and it doesn't let us ramp out the Haunt the Networks. It's really only good with the Packdoll Terrors, whereas this gives us another artifact to play early, plus turns the Keen Buccaneers into draw a card. So I kind of like that. There's also Mutant Surveyor, but I don't think we're that into max speed and starting your engines. Yeah, okay. The Outpace Oblivion pick 5 is making me think we should have been red-black, but c'est la vie. Here we've got a Reef Roads, which I might just play. Got a few vehicles, gives me an extra token for the side swipe. Yeah, I'll take Reef Roads, I guess. We're going to make playables easily. I don't feel that strongly about it. Whir of Invention. Search the library for an artifact card with mana value extra less, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Nothing crazy to get. It's like potentially a third Packdoll Terror, but like otherwise, what am I taking? I mean, I could take... Now, we don't even have red worth splashing. Could take Broadside Barrage otherwise. I guess I'm taking Whir. Though, like I said, I don't anticipate playing that card. Ooh, Roadside Blowout is nice, as is Nimble Thopterist, but I think we take the bit of interaction here. 3-mana bounce spell. Withdraw a card, and it costs 2 less to cast if it's targeting a thing with mana value 1. I could see it being Thopterist, though. Artifact count is somewhat on the low end, but I'm going to prioritize the interaction here because I felt that choke point in early access. Similarly, going to take a Locust Spray here happily. Didn't think we were going to wheel something except another End Rider Spike Spitter. If only we had been red-black. What dreams we may have achieved. Ripclaw Wrangler. I think I don't have to play Siphon Fuel. I'm thrilled to see Hull Drifter. Absolutely thrilled to see a Hull Drifter here. Last pick. Take the Surveyor. Take the Vanguard. And call it good. I think, do I have to play Sarcophagus because it's an artifact? Probably. Probably can cut Kalorna here. Can cut... I might cut the Sarcophagus. Because we don't have anything that cares about max speed, right? We didn't get there in that respect. And though it does pain me to cut an artifact, I think we'll still be okay. I guess I could cut stock up now that we've got the Hull Drifter. Plus we have the 2 Buccaneers. Yeah. Maybe we keep in the Sarcophagus. Could also see keeping in a starting column. I like the Imitator. This is 9 artifacts plus the triple Haunt the Network. Plus Nibble Thopterist. Okay, I guess I could see it's like Ticket Tortoise is probably just better than Sarcophagus if we're living that life, and then maybe we cut the stock up. Yeah, cutting stock up seems fine. And we've got Ranger's Refueler as card advantage too. Okay, nice. I'm assuming, I guess this is like blue-black control. Yeah, let's hope we can Zenith Flare some folks out with Haunt the Network. All right, opponent is on the play. We'll keep. Love to see a Wreckage Wicker Folk here. Venom Sac Lagak. 2/1 Death Touch. Saddle 2 gets +0/+3. We'll start with the Wicker Folk, just trying to find some lands as best we can. You know, bin the removal spell, unfortunately. And keep the gas flowing. We'll offer the trade here. A starting column, or not offer the trade, but we'll take the trade here. That's going to be troublesome for me. I think I'm going to just cycle this. Is that crazy? It's not crazy, but other option is Imitator. But then if we miss a land next turn, that's what I'm sort of thinking is like I just really want to make sure I hit lands. So I like cycling this and playing this. There's a Aetherdrift of their own, and we will have one of ours. Yep. Can we turn these off? Anyone? Bueller? Not great, Bob. All right. Plow through my token. And then get in for one, sure. Play a Rugged Highlands and pass. And there's Oops All Haunts. Okay, I don't think we're keeping them off of max speed this game. Though luckily they're in the two colors that are going to care about max speed the least. Not to say that they don't have any payoffs, and they certainly will have something worth splashing, but they're in Teamer, and they're countering that. Okay. I'll just hang back. Migrating Ketradon, sure. Okay, let's cycle this. Play this on black. Play Imitator and then sack it to kill the 6/6. Yeah. I mean, I could do other things there, but I don't think they're going to be particularly good. Like, I don't know when I'm answering that. And so, what can you say about Hellish Sideswipe in that scenario? Like, I'm glad I had it, I guess. Now they get to cash in their starting column. Draw 2, discard 1. Game plays out differently, certainly, if we don't stumble. But now that they're just getting so far ahead on cards. And that's like 2 spells for sure. There's no way they're grabbing lands there. Dredger's Insight. Another Ketradon. Ooh, a Sabsunan. Yeah, we're very dead. We're extremely dead. Okay. I guess we Hull Drifter. Roadside Blowout. But I think this game's all locked up. This is a 5-mana 6/6 reach, trample, indestructible, and basically alternates being divination and then you can't engage it in combat versus being able to engage it in combat. So it's like gonna come down, can block, next turn it divinates, turn after you're dead because it's attacking as an 8/8. Double Ketradon. I guess Flood the Engine is our way to answer that. There it is. What's up, Sob? I mean, maybe we can chain these together? I don't know. let's do this. Let's time walk. Play you. Crew. And then I guess we'll see. I mean, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be 5, 7, 9. I mean, it's possible. Yep, there's your draw. Where my pack dolls at? Maybe I should be playing Whir. Scrounging Sky Ray, sure. I'm just going for psychic damage at this point. Okay, my turn. Another ticket tortoise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we play it and then play haunt. The counterspell in this format is just for... Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll draw that again. Thank you. You're at 11. No attacks. Sabsunin is back online as an attacker or blocker. Take 8, but block here. This is Silken Strength, sure. Oh, it's got reach. That's annoying. Saw a lot of people running this in early access, too. There's another Thopterist. Okay. And a land. Well, we'll start with Hull Drifter. Land. Play a Wicker Folk. Bin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No attacks. Go ahead. Now Sob can't attack or block. You'll have 4 blockers in the air, or 3 flyers plus the reach. I will have 6 attackers. So as long as nothing else comes into play that messes with my stuff. Oh wait, hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Haunt the Network is lethal right now, as long as nothing dies. Is there a counterspell? I think we do this first. Oh my gosh, can I get a Zenith Flare in the chat? I thought we had no chance of winning this game. No chance. Triple haunt the network, huh? Wow. Let's go. All right, we go first. That is a keep. Hellish Sideswipe still looking bad, though we can, think about intentionally missing lands for the Ticket Tortoise. Another blue-green opponent. I think we're just on Wicker Folk. And bin both of these. Oh, you want me to sideswipe something? No, thank you. You know what? No, thank you. Glitch Ghost Surveyor. I see no reason to not just exhaust this and attack for 4. Could play a second Wicker Folk and a Tortoise. That doesn't seem that good. Let's exhaust this and attack for 4. Yeah. Seraph's Packmate, is that you? Nimble Thopterist, sure. Night Market. We send here. I'll trade with Thopterist and a Thopter, I think. Feels like clearing the board is good for me. Yeah. I like that they took it because I'm actually excited to draw a card here. Let's name Bleu. That's Vigilance too. This is sneaky good. Ranger's Aetherdrift. So this is a 3/5 Vigi Crew 1. Whenever you exhaust something, you make a 1/1 Thopter. So my Ranger's Refueler beats are done. Yes, you can get in for 3 here. I'll allow it, no blocks. I might flood the engine, the Ether Hive, though not sure I need to. My turn. Ooh, Imitator is a nice one. Okay, let's exhaust to start. Probably gonna pitch this Ticket Tortoise. Hello, friend. Oh. Land artifact. Yeah, I think we're pitching the Tortoise, though. I could see pitching Imitator. Because Imitator really gonna come down and then have an... I just don't think so. I think I like pitching Imitator now. And now we're gonna play Wicker Folk. We're gonna miss this land drop, and then maybe Ticket Tortoise comes down. Gives us a treasure before we start haunting. Oh, that's a top, right? Yeah, that's a top right there. These haunts are just gonna body this opponent unless they have life gain. It's 5 and then 7. That's the game. You've got a Hull Drifter, sure. Hull Drifter good. Whole drifter good. Card draw good. Kill my refueler. No. No attacks, no nothing. Now, do I've got options here. Like, I can play Hull Drifter first. But I kind of like just going for it. Like, this is 5 and then 7. Okay. And then if we don't have the all clear, we can play other things. Yep, fine. Thopterist continuing to unimpress. And there's Buccaneer, and now we win. What is this card? I mean, I know what it is. It's Zenith Flare. It's back in Pog form. I wish we were in paper so I could just show them the top of my library. Like, here it is. This is coming. Mm-hmm. That's probably going to get old in a few weeks. All right, opponent goes first. We're going to keep and potentially get the Tortoise online here on the draw. Dynamite Diver. Medium annoying in the face of an X1, some X1s. This is the Goblin Arsonist. Oh, aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. What a card to draw here. We'll start with Deathless Pilot, but I love Locust Spray. Sarcophagus and yeah, trade. Could trade here because it doesn't look like Tortoise is happening. Kind of like trade here. It looks like they don't have land number 3, which is annoying for me. Star Engines. Yeah. So now I am going to just play Buccaneer and pass. If they answer this, it's annoying. But 2-3 might, I mean, if they have like Lightning Strike, I guess, would be the most annoying. Burner Rocket. Send for 4. I think we're trading. Yeah. Hyper aggressive over there. Spin out's nice too. Cruiser and Locust Spray. Yeah. And we do this main phase, even though I was hoping to get him with the exhaust or whatever. Ooh. Definitely grabbing Pack Doll and then kill you. You don't have to do this. I'm all tapped out. We're good. Oh, yikes, opponent. Big yikes. All right, packed all. Let's go. I don't think they have lightning strike. Huh. Yep. Kind of like this play and crew. Oh, maybe I'm getting cute with not firing off Haunt here. Oh, must have been a just draw. Unscarred Crag. Okay. Do this. I think then we just keep up spin out. This is fine. Yeah, I mean, us spin out whatever they play and then Haunt. It's gonna close the lid. Resolve. No blocks. Let's go. It's probably one of our worst hands we've seen, but I think it's still a keep. I mean, have a turn 2 play. Now we have a turn 3 play that will hopefully grab us something, though this could whiff on 3. Oh, not if they let us trade the Imitator. So black-green for the opponent. And they're on Venom Sac Lagak. They can't saddle with that one. I guess, should we see if they trade? Kind of into it. You want to let me get my engines up? Okay. No whammy, no whammy? That's a whammy. That's a whammy. That's just a 3-2 vehicle. They're going to cycle the Gravestalker. Immediately exhaust. Send in for 4. No. I guess leave the 2-2 back to trade with the Cruiser if we want. Thopterist and pass. Debris Beetle, yikes. Definitely need a second black to answer that one. That's the, what's it called? Rhino, Siege Rhino. 4-mana 6/6 Trample Crew 2. I've got eyes for my Thopter. What's going on here? Yeah. Some kind of fight spell. No, we're just saddling. Take 2? Sure. Oh, Flood the Engine is nice to see. I think mana efficiency wise, we're going to Hull Drifter first. And then attack with the Thopter. Yeah. And now we get in for 1. We're going to take a lot. We're gonna take a lot. So we'll see. Crew 2. And saddle or no? Okay. No blocks. Ouch. And Ooze Patrol enters mill 2, then put a counter on this creature for each artifact and creature in your graveyard. Sure. Kite and Gravestalker and a swamp. Okay, my turn. So, we'll be able to double spin out. So we're just pecking in for 1. Could also double Pact Altera, but I think we definitely need to be on the defensive here. And then next turn we can flood plus Pactol. Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll block and then shoot. Get the double kill, don't take any damage. Greenbelt Guardian can give trample and get 3 counters put on it, and then Bruteheart Engine gets back the Debris Beetle. And this can't even lock this down, huh? Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble now. So we're gonna Terror, flood the Guardian. Is that even right? Yeah. I'm in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, flood the Guardian. I can't really attack because I'm at effectively 3. Gives them a Surveil and then a Reanimate. Okay. Saddle up, partner. Yeah, I'm gonna crew and double block. Carrion Cruiser, sure. Yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you cruise. You got back Gravestalker, which you can cast, yeah. There's Wicker Folk. if we can find chain some haunts, neither of these do anything. Play this. Again, I just don't see that we have any attacks. I should play the land so I can get back the pilot. But this feels like... I guess if we could stack Haunt the Networks on top of our library, but even then, I don't think it's likely. Black-green looks like such a good deck. Another Gravestalker for 1 mana. Just a casual 1 mana 5/4. And now you get back the vehicle. I mean, the other thing is they don't need to, you know? Like, if they want to keep the Surveil going, they can. Yep. There it comes. And we are, I think, now with a 6/6 Trampler. I think, again, other than just chaining haunts now, yeah, we're pretty dead. Mm-hmm. That's cute. Yeah, I'm good. Alrighty, we will keep this hand. Probably the best sideswipe hand we'll have. We'll hold on to Locust Spray for a few turns, I imagine, before feeling like we'll need to cycle it. You know, if they have a juicy target, we'll want to pick it off, like they play the Mana Dork here. Yeah. That's going to get got. Okay, land 3, nothing to do, but then Thopterist into Haunt, though blue-black probably the worst. Ward pay 2, artifact control of ward pay 2, exhaust, exile X artifacts. Okay, well, we're just going to play Thopterist first. Exile X artifact cards from your graveyard. Each other non-artifact creature gets -X until end of turn. Packed Doll Terror. I guess. I mean, cycle. I gotta answer this. Okay. Wicker Folk. Find some lands. Oh, I do want that too, though. Okay. Ugh. It just feels like we're behind already. Like, it just feels like it's going to be so hard. Like, we land Packdoll. What if they answer it? Blah, blah, blah. Plus, their Packdoll currently has attacks. Maybe I was just supposed to flood it last turn. Gonti. Interesting. Well, I don't want you to look at the top card of my library. I don't want that. So now, do we just attack and flood Gonti. Wickerfolk Indomitable. Okay, so if that dies, they can sack Gonti. Mildly annoying. Play Packdoll. Get in for one. If they kill Packdoll, we're dead. I guess I could have Haunted. Just feels so bad to play Haunt before playing this. Bounce off. Are you playing Maximum Overdrive or whatever? Another Indomitable. Okay. Drain. Now we've got a Hull Drifter. Something. How do I deal with these? Pilot's good. I should kill something. Kill a Wickerfolk. They just bring it back. Kill a Packdoll. Try and race. Are we in try to race territory now? Like, what do we sideswipe? Kill this Wickerfolk, attack for 4. They crack in for 7. Then we each lose 1. Ugh. Sure, let's give it a try. If we draw a land and we can go Haunt plus Pilot, or I suppose could do Cruise plus Gravestalker, Cruiser plus Gravestalker. It's not as exciting. Oh my. Trade the Helm. Yeah, that'll do it. So they swapped their flooded creature for my terror, which I don't like, and I don't think we're coming back after that. All right, rally caps. Our opponent goes first. Best spot to have our tortoise, and then sideswipe will make it good. Still feeling how I felt, like feeling good about my take on Hellish Sideswipe, even in this deck. It just hasn't done work. There's Draconautics Engineer. Play Imitator and hope that then next turn we can tortoise and have a treasure to sacrifice to kill this. There it is. Rover Blades. Could have gotten a free attack, my friend. All right, tortoise. No tick up for me on the Imitator, though. Packdoll Terror will change that. There's a Swiftwing Assailant. Engines have been started. Do you want to attack for 4? You should. Yeah, Rover Blades. That's something. No blocks. Play Terror. Gosh, imagine a world where we get to copy Haunt the Network. That would be pretty sick. Why don't you just spend your whole turn equipping? Okay, there's Mustang. It's a saddle, and then if it attacks while saddled, put a counter on it on untap. This next land drop is going to be pretty crucial. Okay. Is Ticket Tortoise, I guess Ticket Tortoise hanging out for one more turn is good if we can haunt. This is 7. Otherwise, we've got Blowout plus Locust Spray. I'm going to say no blocks. Okay. Now the question is, do we want one more turn to try and copy this, or do we just do it? If we blow out first and then hold up spray, that's if we blow out the assailant, I think we blow out the assailant here. Oh my god, getting max punished for playing my land. Then attack. End the turn. Grease Wrench Goblin. Assailant. Saddle up. Crew. Pass. We'll kill the Mustang. And then hope we draw an untapped land. I haven't even done the math on what that is. Probably still not enough. Though maybe with the terror it is. Okay. 4. I haven't done the math, but we're just doing it. We're attacking with these two. Haunt. Copy. Yep. Wow. This card is ridiculous. All right, opponent goes first, and we've got a tortoise. So that's a keep for now. Or not a keep for now. That's how keeps work. You keep the cards, and then that's it. Ranger's Refueler. Yeah, I think it's valuable to wait a turn. Now they can just animate the Refueler. A lot of blue-green early. All right, YOLO. I don't want to sack the treasure with Haunt. Oof. Saved by the Bell. Next. End turn. Spikeshell Harrier. Return the Tortoise. Sure about that? I guess I should have crewed. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Refueler. I guess tortoise and refueler is pretty good. But some big attacks. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will gain a lot. If I had crewed there, that's just day one mistakes right there. Guess I should move to being over here. Autark Mammoth. Yeah, that's big. Oh. Yeah. Crew. Seven. Doesn't matter what order we do this in. So we'll Wicker Folk. Definitely not that. I think definitely not that. I think we're basically just in the more Haunt the Network waiting room. That's only that amount. Okay. We'll see. It's probably not enough. Just sending? Yeah, that makes sense. 5, 9. Like, what if we just do this? Or, I guess I could just do this in case there's a trick, but if the trick has trample. Other question is, like, does this matter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but then I get in for 3. It's still not enough. So then I probably do want to just do this and say, hey, let's trade, and I'll go to 1. My turn. And then we haunt, drain for 7. Okay. It's bad. Okay, that's 6. Maybe I should have crewed. Get in for 4. Yeah, maybe I should have crewed in response. As it stands, I think we're just gonna go. If I'd crewed in response, I would get in for 4 and leave back the 2 flyers. But I think as it stands, we'll attack with these 2. Oh no, we're gonna attack with 1, because then I have to. No, we're gonna attack with these 2. Chump, chump. Yeah, so I definitely should have crewed. And I would have gotten in for 1 more. Send. Chump, chump. You have something. I got something. I don't think I have a choice. It keeps doing it. I have no faith in the Haunt the Network, but it keeps doing it. We go first. That's a keep. Almost no artifacts, but it'll do. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop plus removal. Scoured Barrens. Okay. It's Deathless Pilot. Would have been a good one to hold and pitch with the exhaust, but here we are. Well, Abzan action over there. Send for 2. I assume they're cycling something this turn. And play a Buccaneer. Yeah, Light Shield parry. Land 3. And a Loxodon Surveyor. And this is just like kind of the dream with this, is that I get to attack. Play a Buccaneer, play Reef Roads, pass. And probably triple block if they attack. Pothole Mole, yeah. Good card. Ooh, almost whiffed. Almost whiffed their opponent. That was close. We're just going to play Packdoll next turn. Oh. Why do you want... Why didn't you want to play Night Market? Maybe they want to cycle Night Market? Their land heavy hand. Like otherwise you would just take that opportunity to play the tapped land. Elvish Refueler. No exhaust abilities yet, though this one is one. Okay, and now we get Tortoise. I'm gonna get the double drain. And I think we'll do one of these. Yeah, pitch that. Get our second black source now. No attacks, go ahead. Sure. Board is nice and clogged. Not for long. Loxodon Surveyor truly does nothing, and I guess a cycle, or you can activate Refueler again. But you have to do it on their turn, right? So this is lets you repeatedly exhaust as long as you haven't exhausted an ability. So they could add another counter. My turn. Just like never mad to see this card. Maybe it's a kind of Dex too, but like it's just felt great. Slick Imitator. I do like, especially with this Wombo combo. I think I'm gonna hold this land for cycling purposes. And then hopefully next turn we get the 1-2 punch with Imitator, Hull Drifter, attack, or any artifact with Packdoll in play will do it too. Lane and Surveyor. No. This is board stally, my friend. Very, very board stally. Okay. My turn. Stop to restart. Imitator to start. Let's... we're going to play Thopterist. And then crew the Hull Drifter with Thopterist, I think. Though, We may kill them before haunt, the double haunt happens, you know? Like if they don't have an answer for this. I think this haunt, yeah, I think tapping out there makes sense. 3 in the air. Got a deathless pilot hiding over here under my face. Green-white looking bad. I mean, they milled 2 of their better cards and are playing double surveyor, which I wouldn't recommend, but like, yeah. I think you're just dead, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus in the air. Yeah, so as long as none of my artifacts die this turn, we're good. Oh, it's not. I don't even need it. I keep forgetting about the 2 off the Pactol Terror. So pass. What? Block. Block. Basically just want to make sure they use this. Like they're going to. And they're going to untap and then everything's dead. I guess we're also at such a high life total I can do this. And just kill, kill, kill. Sure. Yep. What a card. Mm-hmm. Wow. We go first. So we play 1. No, I think we keep, but I think we might sit on these. It's so awkward. Wish we were on the draw with this hand. I don't love it, but it has the potential if they're not super fast. It's like, what are we doing? We're waiting until, no, I have to play the first one at least, and then we'll see. Opponent mulligans, not great, because these tortoises do basically nothing. So then maybe we get to sit, you know, if they're, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I play a blue-white tap land. We draw land. Definitely gonna, yeah, I think we're just gonna chill. Midnight Mangler, fine. Oh, and we get a refueler. Yeah, let's play that. Off to the races, there's a quick welder, and they get in for 3. Scary. Let's see, what do we draw? We draw a Wicker Folk. Huh. Yeah, okay. bin that, keep that. We're going to take 3 again. And definitely getting bitten here by not playing tortoise on 1 or tortoise on 2. But we will get a treasure here. Crew, send, no blocks. All right. Treasure. Oh. Land. Just a 3/1 probably. I may want to just kill this while I can before it exhausts and sack the treasure. Because now I have blocks. And then pass. Snap trade. And we're going to get that value off the second tortoise. Ride's End? That's a deal. It's a deal and a half. I think we trade here. Is there any reason not to? I don't think so. I mean, the reason is... No, I guess the reason is that I don't need to. You're at max speed, but you're blue-white. It's a Buccaneer. I think we'll play Terror here. Pass. They seem to be flooding out, kind of. I guess Raceway is a max speed payoff for them. I wonder if I should have traded. Am I really going to have time to exhaust this game? Probably not. I probably should have traded. Market Back Walker enters with 3 counters. You put a counter on it, draw a card when it dies. Sure. We have ways to deal with this. My turn. Okay, so we'll start with... Oh, wait. Do we start with Tortoise? Tortoise gets me a treasure. Could also just exhaust this. Tortoise and 3-drop. I'm going to exhaust this. I need lands, man. I really need lands. It's not a land. Okay. Go ahead, no attacks. How much is it? 4? So they can attack with a 4/4. Basically never engage with it in combat. There's a land. We're looking for Flood the Engine. Roadside Assistance. Yikes. Yeah, well, we'll trade off with that for sure. Don't love you gaining 4. Yep. All right. Deck, please. Deck, please. Yep. And I guess we're attacking for 1? I don't know. Like now we have to strategically chump plus start draining with haunts. We'll see how it goes. I'm really trying to set up the Ticket Tortoise Buccaneer turn. I will block. Guess I could have waited one chump. Like take 5 or whatever. Gear Seeker Serpent? Well, I'm glad I did. Well, I'm glad I did. I don't think we're gonna get there. Play this. Black. Play Tortoise. Send for 2 in the air. I mean, we can get there. Do we play Buccaneer? Yeah, I think we do. Yeesh. I basically need like running networks, which has been the theme of this draft. Which is, it's possible. It's unlikely, but possible. Yeah. Send and unblockable, or no? Yeah. Okay. Take 5. All right. Here is... Do I want a Hull Drifter? Can I afford to Hull Drifter? The thing that's nice about Hull Drifter is... No, I guess I can't. I guess Haunt is better. Should I cycle? I'm probably going to. Because like I can't Haunt and have a bunch of rectangle. Like I can't Hull Drifter and then have a bunch of rectangles in play. I think we're just going to Haunt. I think we're cycling Locust Spray. Sending in the air. And just hope that one of the next 2 cards is another Haunt. Not that I'm dead. Like, we can kind of get there. You attack there. We block with the Ticket Tortoise. Camera Launcher, which gets them a 1/1. Cycle this. Swamp. Let's play Hull Drifter. Oh dear, that's very bad. If we go send. Yeah, send like that. Get in for 2. Yep, you make a Thopter. You block. Go to 6. This is extremely close. I feel like good TV would be Haunt the Network off the top, just win. It's a copy of an artifact or creature you control. Okay. Another Serpent. Haste. Is there any way I'm not dead? Feels like there's many ways I'm not dead. 5? So I have to block the 2 5s. Or a 3 at 5. No, block the 2 5s, right? 5 and a 4, doesn't matter. I mean, so we block Packdoll? No. 3. Oh, it's so close. We're 1 shy. So that means, no, we're not 1 shy. We block with the 2 Thopters, and if they don't have anything, we win. So block, block. 7, 8, 9, 10, go to 1. And then win if they don't have anything. That's game. Oh no, you have a pilot. Oh, all right, haunt. Spin out does it? 4. Spin out does it because we have reef roads. We have our own pilot creature. So we do this. We spin out you. Wow, what a trophy. What a trophy. Let's go. If you made it all the way to the end, give me a Zenith Flare is dead, long live Zenith Flare in the comments. That was an awesome run. Very, very cool. Ooh, the only point that matters. Achievement unlocked, whatever that means. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you next time for more Aetherdrift draft videos. See ya. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content.